welcome to today's Dashcam Diary of a Disabled with me, Chronically Happy. I am chronically happy to be socializing with people again. I am on my way to go hang out with an old high school friend, which is more so I dated her brother when I was a freshman. He was a sophomore. And then she was like another class or two ahead of us, I think it was. But anyway, I haven't hung out with her since last summer. And then I also hung out with her at her house one time, just to get like, hey, we haven't hung out in a while. And once we hung out that one time at her house, she invited me on this beach trip with her, sister-in-law and girls trip weekend with the moms and stuff, and kids and all that stuff, the daughters. So I had a great time doing that. I invited her and a couple other people to a paint night. She ended up bailing out because my friend has severe social anxiety to the point it's agoraphobia at times. She is like so anxious to be around other people, period. So I feel so happy that she invited me yesterday to come meet her. I am an hour late. She's already been shopping for about an hour by the time I get there. So then it's going to be like, why am I doing this? This is a weird... okay. I was looking at the wrong GPS.
In a quarter mile, turn left to stay on State and Scio Road.
My other GPS was trying to take me somewhere else. I'm like, where's that other one taking me? Anyways, I was so confused for a second. I'm using the GPS on Google Maps on my
Take
phone.
the next left to stay on State and Scio Road.
Okay, I will. I'll stay on State and Scio Road. I had to race back home to go get some ginger and some honey because my stomach has been hurting and cramping all morning. My stomach is not happy, and so that has really slowed me down from getting ready. And I do have a getting ready with me video to post, but due to being out and about, it's going to take up all my bandwidth, all my battery. I'm not trying to post it while I'm on the go today, so I'm going to have to post them both. Not right away. My dash cam and my get ready with me. My get ready with me goes over my makeup look that I did. I don't ever do my makeup, so if y'all want to see how I do it and what products I used for this, feel free to check out that video. I'll try and link it in the description when I go to post both videos, so y'all can see what I did that I'm talking about in reference to this video. I'm getting better at referencing some of the other video links inside the description. I did that Call of Duty test and then that Call of Duty test audio. It went horribly wrong. I did not get either of those videos combined into one. I don't know how to do that. And there's other tools, but they're all for like very short videos. And so I need something that does long form content editing, and I need to know where the F to do that at. There's a lot of options in the YouTube studio for editing. I haven't explored all of that yet either. I like to just get my videos up. I'm in a hurry usually. I just want to post them, get it over with, and let the numbers go wherever they go, up, down, and around, linear, circles, down. I know I've been really lazy with my content lately, guys. I've been going to less doctor appointments, so less dash cams. I've been busy socializing more and spending my money like crazy, which needs to come to an end. So there's still a few big purchases I need to make, but I'm trying to figure out how to get reimbursed through my insurance for these medical devices that I'm trying to purchase. It is crunch time. I've only got the month of April and like a week or two in May to prepare yesterday, and then I crafted a little bit more in the evening after I gamed with my buddy for a little bit. I'm so torn because it's double XP right now, and I could get so many levels done. But I did that last time. That helped me get to Prestige Master.
In a quarter mile, slight right onto Northeast 4th Avenue.
In the matter of 2 days, where his double XP has like accelerated him over 100 levels. I'm like, dude, when I was playing a lot of multiplayer and zombies combined, like whenever my buddy would get on the game, and it's always when he gets off work, gets home, and it's like right before dinner time. Or sometimes
take the next right onto Northeast 4th Avenue, then turn left onto North Main Street.
Do it after, so we have a little bit longer to play some longer games, so we can get some actual like goals done. I still don't know how to
turn
do
left
all the
onto
Easter
North Main
eggs.
Street.
I don't know how to do all the Easter eggs on all the different zombies maps. So I've been trying to figure those out during the day. So I've been spending my days not being very productive the last couple of days gaming. Well, and it was also the weekend. I'm allowed to game on the weekends all day if I want to.
Continue for 6 miles.
Also, I try to spend Sundays doing little chores around the house in between games and this and that. But I got into it this weekend, and I just did not want to do anything else. I still have a lot of clothes to sort through, and I need to get my totes ready for EDC, totes ready for Beyond Wonderland. I have a lot of things I gotta do. A lot of things. And I'm trying to game as much as possible so I can take care of that double XP. Like, I'm excited about that double XP. Like, it's double XP everything. It's right before the season ends, so we're trying to like do everything last minute because the season starts, or I think we can download the season tomorrow or Wednesday, but I heard that double XP is running through Wednesday, so tonight is like a big game night with me and my gaming buddies. Like, there's going to be a set of 4 of us playing tonight, so man, I'm so torn. And then so we got 4 people for tonight, which is usually just 2 of us. Our third is very unreliable, and he's not as hardcore a gamer as my zombies player buddy and I. And we play it almost every night together. Some nights we don't, but at least 5 out of 7 nights out of the week we game together every day. Me and this one other dude I went to high school with. I've known him for 20 plus years. Reconnected through video games, and what we have in common is herb and video games. His wife and I have rock hounding in common, have camping in common, have geology stuff in common, and road tripping in common, whereas he doesn't like to go anywhere. He doesn't like to do hardly anything. It's hard to convince him to do anything at all, and then he ends up enjoying it usually. But he's just more of a homebody, and they got married when they were teenagers. They didn't know what they were, their personality types were like, and I think they're really just more comfortable just staying together. And I was just talking with my buddy the other night and gaming. I'm like, dude, you don't even want to be in the dating pool right now. You don't want to be in the dating pool. Like, he said, yeah, his coworker was talking about, and showing him all about Tinder and what Tinder is like, and he's like, yeah, dude, he's so glad that he has his wife and he doesn't have to worry about dating. I'm like, yeah, dude, that's a bunch of crap, and I don't want nothing to do with dating either. I don't want to date. I've been in love many a times. I've been crushed many a times. I have done the crushing many a times. It just doesn't always work out for one reason or another, and I just have never had long-term relationships. I just haven't. The military took up the majority of my young, my prime, my 20s and 30s. Pretty much all my 20s I was in the military, and then my 30s I was disabled in college, and then now in my 40s I'm just completely disabled and I can't work. And so I've been trying to make a career out of, YouTube at some point. And, I love my gaming. I want to do what I want when I want to do it, when I love doing things. And I do things in excess, and I could probably use a partner in my life that could help balance me out better and help remind me of, like, hey, you're overindulging again. Hey, somebody to help me. I'm neurospicy, man. I get hung up on things. I overthink a lot. I'm thinking a mile a minute all the time about like 100 different things. It makes it really hard to focus. But when I'm focused, don't interrupt me, because I will bite your head off. Because it's so hard for me to get focused on something. So when I finally do get focused enough to do something, it is so frustrating to get interrupted, and then I lose my train of thought, and then I lose everything where I was at and what I was doing, and then I'm just completely sidetracked and thrown off. And then it's harder for me to pick it back up, because I was in the zone, and it's hard to get into the zone. But once I'm in the zone, I'm in the zone, and I can get a lot of things accomplished when I'm in the zone and motivated for it. And that's what keeps driving me every day, is you guys. And thank you so much for everybody that's new to my channel, my not new people to my channel. Thank you all of you. It's because of all of you that I continue to want to keep posting. And I see my numbers drop or dip, and it's like, okay, I'm not being engaging enough. I gotta put out some more content. But I want to put out quality content, content that keeps you guys listening. Like, I want you to feel like I am having basically a one-sided conversation with, but I want you to feel like I'm like just opening up and being vulnerable and being who I am, no matter what, in front of the camera, and posting it, whether it's embarrassing or not. When it comes to me being crying, or I have a lot of feeling videos, and I just want people to finally stop stigmatizing. It's okay to cry. It's okay to take a moment and have to step
In a quarter
away.
mile, turn left onto Brewster Road.
But also, I am so stubborn. I am a person that is headstrong, and I want conflict resolution, solution.
Take the next left onto Brewster Road.
I get very impatient with my neurospiciness. Like, I get impatient. I'm just like, can you just spit it out? Can we stop the small
Continue
talk?
on Oregon 226 West for 1.5
Real
miles.
for a minute here? Let's be real. Like, what is going on? What is making the situation it is in? I don't like conflict. Nobody likes conflict, but it is a part of life. And my friend just messaged me. She says she's done at the Dollar Tree. I'm finally almost there. Man, 7 miles away. But I better do a talk to text and message her back. Thank you again, guys. Again, seriously. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys like my content. I hope you guys see that I'm just everyday disabled girl that is just trying to live my life the happiest version of myself that I can be, and yet still be human and real. And I'm not a fake person. I'm not acting. This is who I am. I am absolutely inconsolable at times. I am happy a lot of it, underneath it all, I am happy. Even when I'm crying, even when I'm frustrated, even when I'm mad and upset, my overall theme is happy. I am happy, because I know those feelings are only temporary. Whenever I'm going through something, I remind myself this is temporary. It doesn't change how I feel by telling myself that. But it helps give me a reality check into the point of, yes, it is okay to not be okay, and just be yourself. Nobody should fault you for you being you. Humans make mistakes, and try to forgive one another. There's some things that are unforgivable in life, and I would say those are like the most evil of things that would put you in prison, like pedophilia and raping and unaliving and just pure evil stuff like that. But if it's not anything super like dangerous to anybody, try your best to forgive and move forward. Water under the bridge. Just love one another.